Frosty Bros here. This is a little video response to Alphaomegasin's video he just published yesterday. Microsoft files patent to dictate how many people can watch something on a device. I read the patent thing that he also has a news article, and yes, I am recording this with a webcam that's built into my laptop. But you know what? I turn on my webcam. I don't think they'll be able to fully be able to go into your system to actually double click the icon that turns it on, because they will need permission from the user to get onto my computer. If they violate that, that's violating some kind of law. And I completely agree with you, Alphaomegasin. It is complete BS that they want to try doing this, but I agree with other people that say, you know what, they're just filing it so that way if they do make it, they are the only ones that get the money for it. Kind of like your YouTube channel, nobody else can have Alphaomegasin as a YouTube name because it's being used. But I think it won't go through just for the fact that, one, the government won't let it go through because they know for a fact hackers are out there, and some fucking terrorist group would be able to hack into that, watch the president's kids playing video games, know when they're going to be there, and frickin' goddamn, that would be a major frickin' problem. Or any other government official. So I think the government won't let it pass anyways for the fact that it could potentially be world-ending because the terrorist groups would be able to hack into the system through Microsoft. Yes, PlayStation 3 gets hacked more than Microsoft, but there's always a way around that stuff. Hackers don't stop until they find a way into systems, like the PlayStation Network. But I bought a PS3 instead of an Xbox because, for one, you don't have to pay to go on the internet on PlayStation 3. I already am paying for the internet to have it wirelessly through my freaking goddamn house. So why would I want to pay again? That makes no damn sense in Microsoft's views in the first place. That's why I didn't go with Xbox 360. Yes, it's cheaper than the PlayStation 3 by far. Especially when it first came out, it was by far cheaper. Actually, when it first came out, I went with the Nintendo Wii because that was even cheaper than Xbox back then. I think I paid like $250 for the system, and I had to wait in line for it. I mean, back when the three competitors were together, you could tell which one was the better one because you had to wait in line and might not get a Nintendo Wii. But 2 months after the release of the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, there were shelves full of them. No waiting. You had your system if you wanted to buy it. 6 months after the Wii was released, you still had to wait in line to get one because it was... Oh, wait. That's going to mess up my light. Because it was in high demand. Yeah, now it's not really that. And I got rid of my Wii for the PlayStation 3 because I wanted more adult gaming on it. And Microsoft, you guys are just stupid. I mean, the best way to stop people from playing games that they didn't purchase, one-player only games only on your system. No multiplayer, no freaking goddamn online gaming, just one-player role-playing games. That's it. That's all you put on your system. Just one player. One player only. That's the only games you release on your system if you really want to control it that badly. Because, look at Halo. Your biggest freaking franchise on your system has two-player, cooperative, same console, same system. 2 controllers. So does Halo... I don't know anything about Halo 4 that's coming out, but I wonder if they took that out of the game so they can control people. Because that is the only thing I actually loved about the first Halo. I have played Xboxes before. Halo 1 and Halo 2 was a cooperative 2-player mode to complete the game. That was fun. There's not many games where you can play cooperative like that. So pretty much take that stuff out of this. If you want to control everybody, then don't allow that in games. Anybody who develops for the Xbox, take out the 2-player option. That'd be like Nintendo saying, well, we're coming out with the Wii U, but only one player can play every single game. And you got to pay for, yes, you got to pay for more remotes because it only comes with one. Right there, Xbox, you're making extra money because every system does that. You only get one controller with the system. Now, if you want to play two-player cooperative games like Halo, you got to go out and buy another controller. You don't have to go buy another license for the game because it's on the same system. I actually am disappointed at the fact that there's no more memory cards on any of the systems. If I want to bring my save file to my friend's house, I got to disconnect my system and bring the whole fucking thing over to his house so he can help me beat a part of the game, or I have to call him over to my house. Monitoring people through your Kinect, well, that pretty much just means you guys are screwing yourself out of a bunch of money because nobody's going to buy it anymore. And the only competitors will be Sony and Nintendo. That will be the major console war, will be Nintendo and Sony. Microsoft will just be a little bit of total pole because the people that are dedicated to the Xbox probably still will buy it because that's the system they love ever since the first one. Although I still can't believe after freaking one system that the Xbox 360 came out and had as many problems as it did like the first Xbox. You'd think you would have fixed that somehow in between the systems. And I guarantee the new freaking system's going to have just as many problems. I mean, look at how many Nintendos broke down. Hell, look at how many freaking Sony PlayStation original ones broke down compared to the Xbox 360s. Nowhere near the number there. That's another reason I bought a PlayStation 3 over Xbox 360 when I got rid of my Wii, is because you don't hear as many problems with the PlayStation. Yes, I know the original PlayStation 3s had problems with the extra eye in it. It just couldn't hold, the engine could not run as smoothly with the two different eyes to play PlayStation 2 games and DVDs on it. That's why it's only backwards compatible to CD, which means it's kind of weird though, because I can play PlayStation 1 games on a PlayStation 3, but not PlayStation 2. But that's okay, because I own them, all three of the systems anyways. But, yeah, Nintendo probably will deny doing that because it's a family system. It's not family if some gross old man behind a computer desk at Microsoft is watching little kids in their pajamas playing freaking video games. Yeah, that's a good violation right there. Is Microsoft going to screen and lie detector test every employee they get so that way they can make sure that nobody's a damn dirty old perv to work that part of the company to monitor everybody who's watching it? I doubt they're going to do that. But I really think the government will not allow it to pass anyways because of the fact that that's just a big snowball of terrorists ready to freaking hack into that system once it goes to pass. That'll lower the nation's security for one thing. So that's my opinion on it. I really don't care because I don't own Xbox and my webcam right here. And for one, a lot of people are saying, and this is the thing that I think Alphaomegasin didn't mention either, and I think his rant is awesome. I enjoyed it, but a lot of people they're getting it wrong. They can't just turn on your system to monitor you. Obviously, it's only going to monitor you when you're using the system or using the internet if they do go through with the computer thing. But, yeah, if you're not using the system, they're not monitoring you because it's not continuously on. If they want you to continuously have the system on, they will be paying my electrical bill then, because I shut my systems off and I turn off the power strip, so there's no power to the systems anymore. So yes, it's a dumb idea on Microsoft's part. But I did read a comment somewhere on another page that I completely agree with. I think Microsoft did this just to get people talking about them, to get their freaking websites up and running again because nobody's talking about them anymore. But yeah, that's why a lot of people don't like the greatest hits versions of PlayStation 3 because, it's a red box instead of it's a clear box like the original versions. But the greatest hits ones usually include all the download content for free, for cheaper than the original game. Wait a year to buy that new popular game that just came out. You'll get all the download content for free. You're paying less for the game. That's why I don't understand why people buy Maddens when they first came out. Ooh, wow, it added newer teams. Whoop-de-frickin-do, it's still the same damn game ever since freaking got him John Madden Football 1992 for the Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo. Better graphics, yes, but that's about it. It still plays the same. It's still a football game. And I'm probably going to get haters on that one, but you know what? So what? Hate me for freaking goddamn saying it's stupid to freaking pay $60 for a game that in 3 months you can't even sell for 10. Because the new one's coming out. And nobody wants it anymore. Sports games are... I play sports games, I own a lot of them, but you know what? I never paid more than like $2 for a sports game. Ever. Because I wait, like... I'm looking at my PlayStation 2 stuff right here. Madden 04, 05, 06. I think I paid like 50 cents for each of those. And they're just as enjoyable now as they probably were back then. But, yeah, this whole Microsoft, oh, we're going to monitor you. And like, how is it even going to work? To tell you the truth, that there's just no way to actually fully make that work properly. Because there'll be people that'll have ways around it. Set up a mirror so that way it only looks like you're watching it, but on the other sides of the mirror, there's other people watching it. People who can't rent games anymore. I remember that one from Alphaomegasin. That they wanted to make it so you had to purchase a license to even play the game. Well, you can't rent them then. Your friends can't play them. So what's the point of buying the system if only you can play them? You might as well go buy a classic system then and just play the classic games. Because most games are multiplayer now. It's really like Grand Theft Auto 4, PlayStation 3, and like Arkham Asylum and stuff like that don't have online plays, but all the big popular games are meant for multiplayer. That's why I pretty much save my online gaming to my PC, because you know what? All I gotta do is buy the game because I have a PC. Well, I gotta upgrade it too, but anyways, I just felt like I just had way too much to say to type a comment up for you there, Alphaomegasin. So I decided to make this video on, yes, my webcam that's built into my laptop, which I bought from Dell. But I honestly, I agree wholly. Oh, I'll say it again. I agree wholly with what you're saying. I love how worked up you get in your rant videos, though. I mean, they're great. But yeah, I think they just got the patent just so if the technology gets good enough that they can actually do it, they are the only ones that can do it, and they are the only ones that get paid for it. They just wanted to get their name in the door, their foot in the door, and piss off a bunch of their consumers, which they did. I actually personally never liked the Xbox. It's like, yeah, it had better graphics compared to PlayStation 2 back in the day. I had a friend that bought the Grand Theft Auto box when they released it on Xbox, and the graphics did look a lot better. The cars looked more realistic and stuff, but the controllers, even to this day, their controllers I think feel weird in my hands. Every other system kind of follows the same controller scheme in a way, except for the Wii, obviously. Actually, to this day, I think the worst controller is the N64 controller. I don't know why. Graphics suck on that system too. But Microsoft is just greedy, and I don't understand why people even own the system. To tell you the truth, I mean, I know a lot of you people like the Xbox 360 and the Xbox, but why would you want to... You have the internet in your house. Why would you want to pay again to go on the internet on a freaking system? So you can play online games? Buy Modern Warfare 3 for your fucking PC then and play it that way. It's just... To me, it's just dumb. You're already paying for the internet through Time Warner or whatever cable company you're going through, or your DSL, or whatever you have internet on. So why would you want to pay for it again? At least PlayStation's internet is free. I mean, actually, I don't even play the system, or I've been using it to watch Netflix all the damn time. I've probably watched like 5 or 6 different TV shows all the way to the end. I'm actually watching Star Trek, the original series, right now on it. I started watching that. So, yes. I keep going off topic here. Wow, it's like I have ADD and I don't. Yeah. I just keep thinking of things to say. Anyways, alright, this video is almost 15 minutes long. I'm going to end it right here. I totally agree with you, but I don't think it'll come to fruition because of too many freaking goddamn things could go completely wrong with it. And I think the government alone would see that, as long as everybody else. And another big question I have for everybody is, why are you paying for more internet service? Sell your Xbox 360s and go with the fucking PlayStation. At least you don't have to pay to go on their internet. Yeah, there's PlayStation Plus where you get free stuff for paying for it, but I don't have it, and I can still download anything I want off their dang store, and it doesn't cost me more. I just don't get nothing for free. But I'm not paying for that. I already own the freaking internet. Anyways, now I'm past 50 minutes. Alphaomegasin, good job. I love watching your freaking rant videos. Frosty Bros out.